Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to SB Racing. We are back with the boys from the MRC, the Mature Racing Club, and we are back with the gttcc, the Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship. It's in its 20th season. This is round 2, race 3, and we are at Blue Moon Bay, Infield A, and it has been reversed. So the lads have been out and they've done 15 minutes of qualifying in GT4 machinery. Um, so I will talk you through the grid now and we'll get these guys underway. It is a half-hour race. It should be a flat-out half-hour race, but due to the recent physics change, some people may pit, some people might not pit. People are still getting used to how the tyres feel and etc. etc. So expect to see this for a couple of weeks until the guys start to get these cars more figured out, because it's thrown a big spanner in the works, really, the new physics. So let's talk you through the grid then. So after half hour qualifying, Ginge has put it on pole. Tyre Slayer is P2 in his Lambo. Bowman, P3 for Bowman in a Lambo. And Fast JMS, he wasn't here last week, but he's back this week, and he's in the Citroen in 4th. Staffy, brilliant week 1 for Staffy, and he is in 5th. Stevie in the McGann Trophy in 6th. We've got Hepburn, who has ditched the Alpha and gone for the Lambo in 7th. Evil has stuck with his Citroen in 8th. Berserker has changed to a Lambo in 9th. In 10th, T50 Gary wasn't here last week, but he's back this week. He's in another Lambo. In 11th is Scotty. Scotty is on the controller because his wrists are playing him up, so he's down in 11th. He had a great week 1. See if he can have a good week 2. And we got Bubsy Boy in 12th in the Ferrari. So, as I said, it's a half-hour race, guys. And we will get them underway then. And we are underway then at Blue Moon Bay. Everybody gets off the line. Come down to the first corner then. It seems everybody's got away safely. Does everybody get through? It looks like they do. Rick has just dropped down a few places off the start. In that Sirocco, it's not the best off the line, so let's see how quickly he can make these back up. He's already looking up the inside of Tyre Slayer. And it looks like he's going to get that move done then. Let's see if we can find a bit of a better camera angle. Here we go. So these top 5 having a good little battle here as Stevie and Bowman go side by side through that left-hander there. Rick is now going to look up the inside of Bowman then. Oh, they have a little touch. But Rick gets it done then. So, and that means now Tyre Slayer and Bowman are also going to have a little battle. That means Hepburn and Evil Knievel are going to catch these guys up. It is Fast JMS that leads though. Stevie in 2nd. Ginge right on his tail in 3rd. Bowman in 4th. Tyre Slayer didn't get past him into the first corner then. Is in 5th. Evil with a lovely little move on Hepburn there, gets himself up to 6th. Staffy in 8th, holding Berserker Boy off. We've got Scotty chasing both these guys down in 10th. Gary in 11th, and Bubsy just sitting behind, I think, waiting to see what happens with these guys ahead. Fast JMS then still leads, but as I say that, he's just had a massive moment on the bump of the last corner, and Ginge, Stevie and Bowman get past, and Tyre Slayer get past then, so not good for Fast JMS, unfortunately losing 4 positions in one corner. So Ginge then gets himself back into the lead of this race, and I'm sure he'll be mightily happy with that after losing so many positions off the start. It's the Achilles heel of this car. It's a very good car to use, but it does not like to get off the start very well at all. And neither does the Lambo, to be fair, considering it's 4-wheel drive. The McGann Trophy is a rocket off the line. Stevie up into 3rd then. Who's that? Oh, so Tyre Slayer's just... If I do believe he said in the party chat that I think his pedals are disconnected. So that is extremely unlucky for Tyre Slayer. There we go, gets him going again. Ginge still leads, so Bowman is trying to stay on the back of Ginge. The tyre wear was an issue in this Lambo this week, especially round here. So it'll be interesting to see if Bowman can stay with him, and if Stevie can stay with these guys ahead in this McGann. He's got Hepburn all over the back of him. Hepburn having a great race so far, switching from that Alpha seems to have paid off as it stands. And we got the battle of the Citroens here with Evil and Fast JMS, and Staffy's there sniffing around as well, so some good little battles going on all over the place. Let's see. So, right. Stay behind. Will Fast JMS look to make a move into the last corner? He's going to try and get a bit of toe down here. No, I don't think he's close enough. Maybe going to try and get a better exit. Staffy though, all over the back of him, so will Staffy look to make a move? We'll stay on board with Staffy. As again he comes up the inside then. He's going to get it done before they get into the corner. And he does, I think. Does then, so Staffy gets it done. Fast JMS was looking for the quick switcheroo on him, and it's not gone well for Fast JMS. He's lost the position to Berserker Boy, and Gary is now all over him as well, so big train of cars there. Tyre Slayer has got it back going, but let's go back with the leader of the race then, Rick. Or Ginge, shall I say. So far so good. He's in the mid to low 13s, and he's just concentrating on running his race. Bowman, I think, is just comfortable where he is at the moment. Probably already worrying about this Lamborghini's tyres. No, I think he's happy to let Rick just disappear off the road a little bit and save these tyres as much as he can with no one around him. Hepburn is a fair few seconds behind, but is also in a Lambo, and he's eaten a little bit more of his front left than Bowman has already, so it shows you that this car, to drive it fast, you need that tyre squeal really, and with these new physics it absolutely kills it, so you've got to be careful in this Lamborghini. That's for sure. And we're it's just starting to get dark now as well, so that throws another element into it. See how these guys can handle the darkness. It's not a very well lit up track for some reason. You can see all the poles, but why is it not lit up? Ginge then, as he is about to finish lap 6, still leads the race and goes and sets the fastest lap of the race. Bowman just done his first fastest lap of the race, 13.6. So they're running within a tenth of each other at the moment. Cool, Hepburn's front left tyre already at a quarter. Start sliding this Lamborghini about, that's what will happen to it. Evils isn't looking too bad in the Citroen. Staffy's doing well in his Lamborghini. Stevie's not too bad. Berserker. It's relatively even as it stands, the tyre wear. Don't think many people have Tyre Slayer has, and Fast JMS has. Everybody else sort of picked the same tyres, so other than JMS and Tyre Slayer, they've gone medium soft. So it's interesting to see if they come into play later on in the race. Everybody's just started to sort of separate a little bit now. Got Scott putting a bit of pressure on Gary. Oh, Gary runs it a bit wide. Will Scott look up the inside? He doesn't on this occasion. Still Rick that leads them. Bowman is trying to stay on the back of him, but Rick is just running laps a little bit quicker. Yeah, 15.5s, sorry, 13.5s. Yeah, he's just running it a little bit quicker than he is. So, so Hepburn's picked up a penalty here. Then this will be interesting. So Evil and Staffy are going to get him, but will this bring the cars behind into play? She's still got to try and get back up to speed. No, I think they're a little bit too far away. So Evil then gets himself up to 3rd. Staffy's now up to 4th. Will Staffy get past Evil here? I think he will, so... Oh. So will Hepburn, or Hepburn's going to try, so that's a brilliant move from Staffy then. Gets a place off Hepburn for the penalty, and then has one off of Evil as well, so up to 3rd then. Great move from Staffy. Evil now defending from Hepburn. Let's go on board with Hepburn. See if he can conjure up a move here. Try and get him down the straight. Let's have a look. He's got a bit of a gap to the cars behind, so we ain't got to worry about anything behind. And it's just not going to be close enough on this occasion. There we go, Ginge then, look. Just in their mid to high 13s. Doing what he needs to do. And so far not put a step wrong on lap 10. He still leads this race. 12 minutes gone basically. So far so good. Bowman, yeah, just done a couple of low 14s on the last couple of laps, so just doesn't have the pace to match that Sirocco, I don't think, without killing his tyres. And Rick's tyre wear is also better than Bowman's, so I think he'll be just happy with where he is at the moment. Staffy then has managed to get past Hepburn and Evil, but it looks like he's used a fair bit of that front left tyre doing it. Cool, Hepburn has absolutely destroyed his front left tyre. So Scott, Berserker and Gary having a little bit of a Lamborghini battle here. And Stevie is going to try to catch these guys up in this Megane. Scott going to look for a move on Gary. Let's stay on board with Scott then as we come towards the end of this lap. See if he looks to make a move down the straight on these guys. But Stevie's also trying to catch them up, so let's see what happens. Will Scott get Gary before into the last corner? No, thinks better of it. That wider line that Scott is taking here is so much nicer on this Lamborghini's tyres. A lot less tyre squeal seems to be the issue. If your tyres are squealing now on this new physics update, means that your tyres are just basically killing your tyres. I found as less tyre squeal as possible seems to be the way to save the tyres. So Scott then did get past Gary and Berserker Boy, so he's up to 5th. He's got a long way to catch these guys ahead. Rick still leading then. Has literally done 13s every lap other than lap 5, so the consistency's there for him. Oh, and as I say that, he's just done a 14-1, so maybe he's starting to struggle a little bit with that front left tyre. But as it stands, still leads the race. Bowman just trying to keep Rick in sight, I guess. He's got quite a big gap to Staffy behind, so he's just got to get them tyres to the finish, I think. Staffy has put a bit of time into Evil then, so, but he's killing his front left as well. Scott done alright on his tyres at the moment. Gary's front left is dying. Berserker's, Stevie's is nearly halfway. Tyre Slayer's medium's not too bad. Bubsy Boy there, not too bad in that Ferrari. I think you just lose too much time on the medium if you put the mediums on the front. That's just my opinion. It just doesn't seem to work. I think by the time the tyres heat up and you can actually start using them, it's too late in the race anyway. But Ginge then still leads as he is a few corners into lap 14. Nearly 17 minutes into this race. It looks like he's going to take the race 1 victory. So Bowman, unless something goes drastically wrong, will take P2 as it stands, I think. These two guys have just sort of run away a little bit now from the rest of the pack. So, what's happened to Staffy then? So he's still ahead of Evil here. Yeah. Runs it a little bit wide into the first corner. And yeah, oh, just a little bit too late on the brakes. And he gets it going again. So it's unlucky for Staffy. Only loses one place though. Gary. So that's alright. Scott's come in and put some new soft tyres on then. So keep an eye on what happens with Scott then. So Hepburn's also been in as well then. So Hepburn and Scott have pitted. I don't think these two guys will be pitting. It looks like they're going to try and run these softs to the end. Same with Evil. Staffy's front left is not looking too great at all. Going to be a lot of time to make up for these guys. Can they do it? Fast JMS. It's just not had the greatest of races for race one at the moment. He's in 10th. I'm sure he'll be hoping to make up a few more places before it ends. Gins then, as he starts lap 16. Still leading. It's just started to dip into the 14s now. Looking after that tyre a bit more. Oh, so Staffy comes in then. So Staffy's had enough on these soft tyres. So where is Staffy going to come out then? Will Scott and Hepburn get out in front? So do they get past? Oh no, Staffy's just ahead of them then. So, and Scott has gone late on the brakes there. So these three guys have pitted then. So we'll come back to these guys in a little bit, see if they've been able to catch anybody up. So Evil then has got a bit of a gap to Gary. Gary's got a little bit of a gap to Berserker Boy. Yeah, seems like everybody's punched up. Well, other than Tyre Slayer and Stevie, they're having a little bit of a battle here. So let's see what happens into this first corner. Will Steve look to make a move? He doesn't. Oh, I mean, they're catching JMS, so they might get a few positions, you know. See what happens. Rick then still leading this race. 9 minutes to go, and he will take the race one victory. He's not put a foot wrong all race. Qualified on pole. Lost a few positions off the start, but once he gained them back, he's been in total control of this race. Bowman then. Just knew he didn't have the pace to compete with that Sirocco or the tyre wear, but as it stands, it looks like he is going to get that tyre to the half-hour mark, so he should hold on to second place. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. And Evil, not got to worry about anyone behind him now. Gonna just make sure these tyres get home to the end. He should do it easy. He's got the best tyre wear out of the top three. Gary just trying to get that Lamborghini home in fourth. Oh, Berserker has come off there, and Tyre Slayer's nipped past him then. So Tyre Slayer, after having his pedals disconnect early on in the race, is back up to P5. So that's absolutely brilliant from Tyre Slayer to get himself back up the order like that after a technical issue. He's got to be happy with that, but there is still 8 minutes of this race, 7 minutes shall I say. Anything can happen. These three guys are pretty close to each other as well. Oh, and we've got some fighting going on at the back here. JMS, Hepburn, Staffy and Scott all having a little bit of a battle here. For the last 6 and a bit minutes of this race. It is Ginge then, as he starts lap 19, still in the lead of this race. Bowman then second. Right, let's hop on board. Who should we go with? Let's go with these guys at the back. They seem to be battling now. Oh, so what's happened to Staffy then? He seems to have dropped off these guys now. So Staffy's had a moment somewhere. Hepburn is up tonight, 9th. And you've got Scott and Fast JMS having a good little battle here. Fast JMS going to look to get past Scott down straight here. Is he going to be close enough to have a look into the first corner? We shall see. No, I don't think so on this occasion. He's just going to have to stay behind. So Scott is up into 10th then. Hepburn in 9th. But these guys behind him want that 9th position off him. He's going to have to do a bit of defending for the last 5 and a bit minutes. Yeah, the front three are gone now. It's more about these guys. I don't think Tyre Slayer is going to catch Gary, but you never know. Berserker Boy is up into 6th. Stevie's all over the back of him, so be interesting. Will Stevie be able to get past him? Bubsy Boy has had a good race, got himself up to 8th. He's a bit up the road as well. I can't see these guys catching him. Not now they're fighting either. So Fast JMS just dropped off then. So Staffy, so Scott and Hepburn fighting for 9th and 10th. Scott scraping the wall a little bit there. Rick then starts lap 22. Still doing 13s and 14s. 13.6 and the rest of sort of low 14s. So yeah, doing similar sort of pace again. Low 14s as well for Evil. And he's still got a fair bit of them tyres left as well. So I can't see anyone nicking P3 off him unless he makes a mistake. Gary's too far away now. And I don't think Slayer's going to catch him. Not with 4 minutes left. That was a big cut. Oh no, gets away a bit. Oh yes, into the first corner on it. Oh, Stevie could catch Berserker though. We'll keep an eye on that one. Hepburn seems to be closing up Bubsy Boy as well, so... And he's bringing Scott with him. Lap 23 then. Rick still leads this race from Bowman, from Evil. Gary from the back of the grid, he just got himself up to P4, so he's got to be happy with that. The Tyre Slayer is trying to hunt him down though in P5, and a brilliant comeback drive from Tyre Slayer so far after having his pedals disconnect early on. Berserker in P6, having a good race so far is Berserker. Stevie up into 7th, Bubsy in 8th, Hepburn in 9th, but it looks like Scott's trying to make a move up the inside. So, will Scott get it done? Hepburn keeps a wider line, and it looks like he will keep the position. There we go, Scott's going to look up the inside now, is he? No, he thinks better of it, just stays behind. Oh, could Staffy get fast JMS here? Looks like he's hunted him down in the last couple of laps. Fast JMS just got enough to keep Staffy behind. We'll see. So what are we at? We are at 29 minutes. So for some of these guys this could be their last laps. So these guys will get across the line, and it will be, I believe, Ginge starting lap 24 then. He's not put a foot wrong all race, and is going to comfortably take this race 1 victory as it stands. Only a mess up from Ginge would change that, I think. Bowman, he tried to stay with that Sirocco, but just didn't have the tyres to do so and had to ease off. But oh, as he clips the wall there, it looks like he will get these tyres to the end of this race. So Evil just coming up to start lap 25 it will be, I guess. Yeah, lap 25. Oh, so Evil tapes the checkered flag then. Ginge and Bowman are the only two to get onto lap 25. Evil will finish P3 then. Gary will finish P4. Tyre Slayer, brilliant recovery drive from Tyre Slayer, will finish in P5. Stevie Scooby will finish in P7 then. Hepburn will finish P8. Scott will finish 9th. Fast JMS will finish 10th. Staffy will finish 11th. And Bubsy Boy will finish 12th. But here we go then, as he comes around the last corner. It is Ginge, and Ginge will take the race 1 victory. Flash of the lights. He wins it at Blue Moon Bay. And Bowman will take P2 then. So congratulations to Ginge, Bowman and Evil on the podium places. And that is race 3 done and dusted, guys. Join me shortly for race 4, where we will be at the Nordschleife for another, well, it's not actually a half-hour race, it will be a 4-lap race. So join me soon for race 4 at the Nordschleife. Thank you guys for watching.